Chinese policy is like expansionist policy, so it's very dangerous to the Asia and it's India also.
Is that you have no right to claim over the Arunachal because you have never ever had any border with India.
Once again, there has been a cartographic aggression from the Chinese side. Their provocation from their side continues. They have come out with a map where they are showing Arunachal Pradesh as well as Aksai Chin, part of China.
Chinese policy is like expansionist policy, so it's very dangerous to the Asia and it's India also.
That they have gone to the extent of throwing even Taiwan also part. How do you see this thing?
Actually, it's like that. Before 1959, there is no Chinese-Indian border. We are the Tibetan India border. Now, after invasion 1959, after invasion, China has been claiming that it's all Indian borders are also theirs. You know, they have been encroaching into Indian borders since then.
So what should be done? What is your suggestion?
I think the G20 is sitting there already on the run, and they should, before planning something else, they should plan about they should go inside Tibet and what's happening inside Tibet. They should check, because there are so many military basement camps have been set up, because Tibetans are only 6 million Tibetans, and it's already suppressed for a few decades now. The expansionist policy, they have set up lots and lots of airports, big airports, infrastructures, and the military basement camps. For around 400,000 armies are already there. It's all for the neighboring countries to provoke, to do something else. They have something else, plan something else.
This is the time when the world community need to unite against. एक साथ होना पड़ेगा सबको.
It's a high time to stand up, all the countries, all the indigenous people, to stand up against the Chinese expansionist policy. This expansionist policy, poverty policy, was started in 1949. After that, they occupied the Tibet in 1959. After that, even Indian government made a partial agreement, but the Chinese had made aggressions in 1962. So we cannot trust with China. It's always Hindi में कहावत है, मुंह से राम 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 और बगल में चूड़ी. So China's policy is like this. So never ever should trust that. You should, that Indian should, all the country, the world should stand up against the Chinese expansion policy. Because
so how do you see that ahead of G20 summit, they coming out with this kind of a map? How do you see this thing?
This is a very bad policy of the Xi Jinping. Since the Xi Jinping comes to the power, he made all this expansionist policy to the South Asian countries, as well. So they provoked the Indian several times in the last 10 years. They really provoked many times. So we should stand up for this provoking policy or expansionist policy of the China very immediately, very strongly. And also I'm going to tell that there is no border between China and India. The border, what so-called border, is between the Tibet and India. So whenever you are going to talk about the border, the Tibet should be included in this. Otherwise, the result will be useless and it will be no.
So what will be your message to China when it comes to Arunachal Pradesh? Because it's a part of India, no question of any kind of a dispute over that issue. When it comes to Aksai Chin, again, it's illegally occupied by China. So what will be your message to China?
So my message to the India, to China, is that you have no right to claim over the Arunachal, because you have never ever had any border with India. So you have no right for that. What you are claiming is totally illegal, is against the international law.
So you think that the time has come when the countries need to teach China a lesson, they need to be diplomatically cornered?
Yeah, definitely. It's a development corner that also that the Indian people that boycott the Chinese goods immediately, because economic gives a power to the nation. And now if we Indian peoples buy the Chinese goods continuously, it gives a power to them, economic power to them. Whatever the economic power they get, they will use for the arms, which is used for the जो हमारे border में जो आर्मी है उनके ऊपर यूज करा. So हमारा भाई के ऊपर बंदूक चलाने के लिए हम चीन को economic का पैसा देगा, support करेगा. That is very wrong situation, wrong policy.